Hey everybody, it's Luke here from LT Gaming and welcome to First Impressions of Prehistoric Kingdom. I'm going to start off by saying I absolutely love this game. It's a real passion project for me, so if you enjoy the video and you enjoy the game, like and subscribe and leave a comment so I can convince Tom for me to do more videos of this in the series. Or more game, we can say it that way. So without any messing about, let's load into my park. I've been working on this one for, it says 35 minutes, but that's definitely wrong. I've been working on this for 8 hours. This has just come out into early access, and it is very raw and very early access, but wow, what a beautiful game. If you grew up in the 90s, you know all about dinosaurs and the Jurassic Park, and what us kids got to enjoy in the 90s was epic and probably not to be repeated for some time, so these dinosaur games are awesome. But I'm going to premise that by saying I haven't played Jurassic World Evolution 2. I've played the first one, and it was good. I enjoyed it, though it was a little bit, let's say, mobile game for me. It wasn't quite right. So I'm interested to check out the other game. But here we go. Welcome to my... This is it. No, I'm kidding. This is not it. Here is my beautiful park that I've been working on for about 6 hours now. I've done a hell of a lot of landscaping. Trust me, this took me quite some time to do, and I have landscaped every single flower here, including every statue, and even included the name of my daughter in the park as she's been playing with me on the side, which is really, really cool. Might get her to jump on the next video if we do another one. So welcome to my dinosaur park. It is beautiful, I have to say, and here is Nigel Marvin to explain what this dinosaur is.
Only juvenile specimens of these dinosaurs have been found in the fossil record, so I'm eager to see how much larger this one will get.
So am I. Really stunning dinosaurs in this game. Now, as it's early access, the dinosaurs really only do so much. Their animations are also not fully complete, I believe, so they don't interact with other dinosaurs, and I hope in the future that they do, because that will be really, really cool. But if you look, they do look great. The models are beautiful. I mean, what a stunning, stunning animal. But anyway, while we're here, let's take a look at the rest of this den that I made. And this awesome specimen as well.
Wow! Look at the horns on that one. This must be Nasutoceratops, a ceratopsian best identified by its large cow-like features.
So basically a cow with horns.
Weighs approximately 1.5 tons. To put that into perspective, a mature Spanish fighting bull can weigh up to 0.7 tons. Imagine setting that loose on the streets of Pamplona in Spain. Yeah, that would be a disaster, but we could do that, you know. So, let me explain. You'll see my lighting come online at night. The game has an awesome modular build design, so there are buildings, of course, that you can place, set things that you can put down, you can put them in different areas, and there's lots of preset ones to make. Or you can completely create structures from scratch and template them. It took me a little bit of time to work this aspect out. But if you look at this beautiful contraption over here, I made this, and every single piece of this I made from different items in the modular build. And I gave them, you can change, you can change the structure, make it metallic, brickwork. It looks really, really cool, right? Let's roll that back a little bit. So I made this structure and I added the roof. And what you then do is you can make a group. So these are individual pieces that I put down, and then I duplicated that and saved it as a group. And then what I can do is I can save it in the modular build and produce it again and again. So the ability to customize and create in this game is going to be huge. I mean, that's as advanced as I've got so far. I'm not exactly an expert builder, but it's really bringing out my creative streak. I also added some lights here. And what I then did was I built this new contraption over here, and I added in my gates, which is really, really awesome. So I added 3 of them together, and I made a lovely little walkway here. And we are going to build this new dinosaur pen today. So what I'll do is I will fast forward again to the daytime, and then we will take it from there. Okay, so welcome back. It's now 7:39 a.m. on a beautiful sunny day in my park. I'm going to pause time here. Oh, that's fast forward. Let's pause time by pressing the space bar and take you around some of the elements that I've been working on. This is my new area that I have been fleshing out with hedges, and I'll show you how they work. So I can mod the terrain any way I like. So here we go. I can sculpt a hill over here if I want to. And then once I finish sculpting, I can switch over to my tree design and plant trees, but I can plant them like so. And it just brings a really beautiful natural element of creation to the game. So already I created a brand new feature to my park in 2 seconds. I can then also put individual trees in, or I could make a really, really large area like so. And it's just super easy to sculpt and create exactly the park that you want. Let's add some water in here as well. Let me show you this. Now I might not get this right first time. No, I didn't. I messed it up a bit, but hey, let's go back. Now there are bugs in the game, so when you undo things, it doesn't always undo it correctly. Another bug that I'd like to show you is this. Or maybe this isn't a bug, but hey, I digress. Let's get back to the game. So yeah, anyway, it's super easy to create features and have fun with what you want to do. So let's put in a few of these trees as well in front of that. I can create a really leafy area here around my statue. And what do I want here? Something I'm looking for. Oh, I need to exit this day-night cycle. I think it's desert, yeah, so I can then plant other foliage as well along here, so I can add in all these beautiful plants around my forest, and if I want to I can then stick in a couple of benches for the guests. Let's take a look here, or maybe a statue. Stick in a statue. Boom, and there we go. I've just created a whole new beautiful section to my park, which is, well, we won't say it's beautiful, but it's good. It's not too bad. It's not as well planned as some of the other things that I've done, but like this awesome bridge and these custom-made lamps that I made. Look at them flowing. And then, of course, we actually should focus on some of the dinosaurs. Here is my Torvosaurus in its natural habitat. What you do is you have to... He's going to tell us something, Nick.
The Torvosaurus, an apex predator of the Jurassic.
Certainly is. So you have awesome commentary as well, which I have to praise. And what you do is you have to give these dinosaurs certain things for them to be happy. So there's food. It's not totally fleshed out yet, but if I go to the habitat, you can see here that it's exactly what he needs in his habitat. He has not too much crowding. I think there's 2 of them in here. There's one of them is hiding somewhere. Well, there were 2, so hopefully he hasn't got out. Where is he? There we go. He's just having a little sleep over here. Ah, look at that. Hello, buddy. Okay, way too excited. I can rename these dinosaurs as well. So Tom, that can be Tom. There you go, Tom from LT Gaming. But yeah, basically that shows how much forest I have in here. And if I add too much forest, they won't be happy. If they have too much water, you need to get it just right for the species. So what I'm going to show you as well is I have created this brand new area here. I'm going to go to my dinosaur nursery, and I've unlocked this awesome beast. I'm going to breed 2 of them. So once those are done, I can create a habitat here for these new dinosaurs. There's park management being brought to the game as well, as you can see. Animal welfare, you can check in on how all your animals are doing in the park. There's financials, but a lot of this has not been fleshed out and will be fleshed out again in the future. Please do understand this is quite early access, but it is highly playable and enjoyable even at this point, and kind of a passion project for me. It fits in on the channel somewhat because we do base building games, but it's just a beautiful experience that I want to highlight, and I'm more than happy to show off an early access game with the Trello board that they have for development, and also understanding that the publisher of the game has brought the Universe Sim almost out of early access, so I'm hoping they will do the same for this. Okay, if I go to my nursery, I can now place both of these, a male and a female. Male and a female, sorry. And there we go. And as you can see, they're not happy because there's nothing in their habitat. Wow, they are awesome. So what do they need? Let's work this out. So first of all, they need food. And I think for these ones, we can use high climbing trees for food. Or tall feeder for a herbivore. That should work. Now they need water. So if we go to the biome...
There it is! Carmarosaurus, the star of the Morrison Formation.
Good to know. So they're not crowded. There's enough space for them in this area. So if I click this, it shows me exactly what's going on within this cage. Or let's not call it a cage. It's a glass viewing platform for the dinosaurs, which I made out of glass. It shows, so if we go and check on one, we can see exactly what they need. They need forest, and they don't really like temperate. Coastal or desert, maybe. Let's try that. Let's put some desert in here. Okay, we don't have desert unlocked yet in the game, so let's go for scrubland or coastal. Coastal will do the job. Let's build them a little forest over here. Flesh that out a little bit. We'll thin that out a little bit here. Now you can see their forest, what they're happy with. They like coastal. And that means that we can make this nice and low so everybody can see them. And we're starting to move that into the area where they will be happy. Which is great. So let's create more of a forest on this side as well. There we go. We can see that bar moving up into the right area. A little bit over here. And what will we do? One of the palms, they look cool. There we go. We have some foliage in our area. And here's our viewing platform. We can go on in and take a look. It's looking pretty... Whoa, that's not right. You can move the camera up and down, but... There we go. So this is our viewing platform. Pretty good view out over there of the feeders and over that direction. But we're going to need some water as well, of course. So let's add in a nice little lake just going around here. It's nice. And then to make that lake look a little bit more natural, let's shade some of the areas around it. So we've got some dirt there.
Fossils of Carmarosaurus.
Thanks for that, Nigel. I believe Nigel's some sort of dinosaur legend from the past. I don't know who he is, but if you know who he is, drop it in the comments. But he does a great job of narrating the dinosaurs. I believe he's like the David Attenborough of dinosaurs. So there we go. I can create some rocky formations on this side. A little bit more scrubland here. So there we go. I've now framed that into looking like a very, very natural lake for my dinosaurs. So we'll do that. And then what you can do is you could add some snow if you want to over here even. If that's something you want in your park. Add a little bit of snow in. But there's all these different environments that you can create. And there's mud, if I want some mud there. There you go. So when you blend that, it starts to look like a really natural and quite beautiful area for these dinosaurs. So in a very short amount of time, what, 2 or 3 minutes, I've already created a serviceable pen for these stunning creatures, which looks awesome. I'm really happy with that already. I mean, I didn't even put that much effort in and it looks good. If I want to also put a little bit of a hill in here, I can raise some of the terrain to make it look a bit different. Can stick a hill here. That looks nice. Raise the land slightly. Add a little bit of contouring on this side. I think, as you can tell, I'm having a really, really good time with this game. The dinosaur management isn't quite there yet, and the park management and the people management isn't quite fully developed. But I see so much potential in the game that if they can deliver on what they've promised, then what a development this game is going to be. Beautiful game, really enjoying it, and I would highly recommend it. And please, look, like I said, like and subscribe, comment, tell me what your thoughts are on the game, and I can convince Tom to do more episodes on this beautiful Dinosaur Park builder. So yeah, I'm going to keep it short and sweet today. And yeah, my first impressions of this early access title on Steam are absolutely excellent. Go out and get it, support the game. And my Steam review that I left says pretty much the same thing. So I've been Luke from LT Gaming. Thanks for joining me today, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.